A map is useless if you don't know how to drive. Today's Daily QCI is part 2, talking about signals and drivers. Signals and drivers are early warning signs of what's to come that might impact your ability to achieve your preferred future. So a signal is a weak indicator that something might be shifting. Fuzzy, early, and often easy to dismiss. A driver is something more persistent, an underlying force that shapes the direction of change. Louder, more unstable, and usually cannot be controlled, only responded to. These are things you would uncover when doing both a SWOT and or a STEEP analysis of your environment, your landscape. So let's dig in a little deeper than what we did in our first episode. First, cluster and spot patterns. Put your signals on a sticky note or in a digital workboard like Miro and look for connections. Are there multiple signals pointing to a shift in patient expectations or values being expressed by people in a given area or technology adoption? If you're seeing odd overlaps, you might be looking at a weak signal that's becoming a driver. Number 2, map your drivers out on a 2x2 grid with level of impact on one axis and your level of uncertainty on the other. Now, what this allows you to do is group things into what is most highly impactful and highly uncertain. That's your opportunity zone and your risk zone. This is where most strategy tends to die because we pretend that the uncertain stuff isn't real. Part 3, implications. What would it mean if this driver gained momentum? What is it going to break that I currently am doing? And what do I have to do to change, to stop doing, or to create in order to overcome this thing or harness this thing? And then there's the magic, build a response. What experiments can we run to learn more? And then what conversations do we need to have now before it becomes urgent? What changes do we need to make, if any? This is the shift from strategy as a plan to strategy as navigation. Signals tell you where the wind is changing. Drivers tell you what's pushing the boat. You still have the wheel, but only if you're paying attention. So your job today is to look. What's one signal that you've spotted that might be telling you something about tomorrow's drivers? And what's one experiment that you could run this week in response? If you're having a hard time finding signals and drivers, look around you, ask. You can also look online. The Futures Center has great resources for that. Don't just be aware, be adaptive. I'll see you tomorrow.